Hey everybody, it's Cliff Moore here, Red Wolf Gaming Den. Play some games, you know the drill. I should apologize for not showing up last night. Reason was I had one heck of a busy day. Uh, I helped my mom, my brother-in-law, and the three of us together helped someone from my mom's church, or family church really, um, with a yard sale. And it was hot. I'm a little sunburnt actually, and it's kind of my own stupid fault for not getting out of the sun. Okay. My pot pie is done cooling off. I'm going to give it another minute while I explain what happened. But yeah, so we were out there for a couple of hours. We didn't start packing up until about 1 o'clock. It was pretty warm, and actually the highway where we were was closed off for repairs. It had been for about a week, so we didn't get a whole lot of business anyway. And in fact, nobody on that highway got a lot of business, so a lot of people were probably frustrated. And then afterward, barely had time to rest up or anything. Afterward, my bro and I helped the nice lady get rid of the stuff that we didn't sell, which was quite a lot. We had to pack everything up, and then we toted half of it off to Providence Ministries and the other half off to Salvation Army. and then we actually had to take care of a few other things as well. Take back some tables that we borrowed from the church. Take back the actual truck thing that we had borrowed from another elderly gentleman in the church. And then after that, Julius and I didn't get home until about like 3:30. So we got home. And then after that, my mom wanted to go see a movie. Alright, and she's talking to everybody, asking if anybody wants to go see a movie. My sister didn't, so so she decided, all right, well, let's go see Wonder Woman. Julius was down, and I was thinking about it because I was already pretty exhausted and I hadn't eaten at all. But I ended up going with them anyway. Wonder Woman turned out to be an amazing movie, best DC movie in a long time. So definitely go see it. So ate some popcorn, ate some M&Ms, and then after that we went home. We picked up my sister and we all went out to Cece's, and that was the first time I had an actual meal all day. I had a cup of coffee. I had some popcorn and some M&Ms. That's pretty much it. Up until pizza time at Cece's. Then I had dinner. And then when I got home, I was still planning to do the stream. I promise you I was. But I was just so exhausted, I ended up just collapsing on my bed and woke up at 5 o'clock the next morning. So here I am. I am very sorry about not being here yesterday. We are going to continue our playthrough of the Boogeyman. I didn't have a chance to play back up to where we left off, so gonna have to do that tonight. Before I do that, before we actually get started on the game, I'm gonna go get my dinner. My dinner is a pot pie. And my mom is not happy that I turned on the oven, because, you know, we're just getting into summertime, and she, well, I know we're just getting into summertime, but my particular area of the house, I'm pretty sure is the coldest area of the house, because my bed's right next to the vent, and there's not a cover on that vent, so I get blasted with cold air just like all the time. And my room is next to the kitchen, and there's a fan in the window going always at full blast. So, and it's pointed right at my room, because that's My room faces the window. So my room is cold. My room is probably the coldest part of the house, and I chill easily. So I'm wearing long sleeves today. I mean, okay, initially it was because, I actually went to church with my family this morning. Uh, the church does this sports camp, kind of a vacation Bible school thing where most of the time you're actually playing either basketball or soccer. Occasionally, they'll stop once in a while for some short Bible classes and snacks and lunch. That's about it. But mostly it really is sports. And this year's theme, they do actually have some worship sessions, one or two. This year's theme, they decided to set up the sanctuary like Narnia, and it looks really cool. And in fact, they commissioned my mom, who is already famous for making war game terrain. They commissioned my mom to create the doors of the wardrobe. Anyone who has seen the movie, either one, or read the books, you know the wardrobe. So she made the wardrobe. They mounted it onto the doors to the sanctuary, and it looks amazing. So I went to see this whole setup, and the whole thing looks amazing. They even got the lamppost. You just can't have Narnia without that lamppost. It's just cool. So I went to see that, and all in all, it was actually a pretty good day. It's been a pretty good day today, and saw a couple of old friends. Saw some old friends that were in town for the assistant pastor being installed as an associate pastor. He's now on the same level as our main pastor. He is also now a main pastor. And the sermon that morning was actually pretty interesting. It was pretty much about God trying to break down barriers. I'll be honest though, like most of the sermon, I was actually kind of enjoying. I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of like this idea of breaking down cultural barriers. I mean, culture's great and all. Let's just break down barriers. Let's get involved. Let's start getting to know people. But then toward the end of the sermon, I had a thought, and I need to share this with my pastor, with our pastor, not the one that just got installed. He wasn't giving the sermon, but I do need to share this with him, the one who was giving the sermon. I had a thought. I remembered that God is actually the one who started all these barriers in the first place, with the Tower of Babel story, where most, if not all, of humanity had gathered into one place, and they said, all right, let's not scatter ourselves all over the earth. Let's just stay in one place, and hey, we're pretty cool. Let's build a tower. Let's make a name for ourselves and build this tower to the heavens. But instead of just using rocks, we're going to make our own bricks. Like, we're going to put all of our own effort into this. This is going to be our magnum opus, our greatest project, and it's going to be just as much our effort as possible. God didn't like this. And in fact, the way God spoke, it almost sounds like he was afraid. Kind of makes you think. So what does he do? He comes down and confuses their languages. He divides them and then scatters them all over the earth. Then he divides them, gives them a zillion different languages. Now nobody can understand one another. Now there's all these people, all these groups, and they can't understand each other, instead of just one big group with a common language. So you want to talk to me about God breaking down these cultural and language and racial barriers? Then you pretty much have to ignore the Tower of Babel story. Whether it's literal or a metaphor, it doesn't matter. You have to ignore that it happened. You have to pretend it's not there. And I'll send him a message later when I actually have a chance. But right now, tonight we're playing the Boogeyman, the third game in Uri and VG Person's Strange Man series. And to catch up everybody, this is a murder mystery. Also, if anybody watching this has any know-how on, fixing up my gaming page on YouTube, for some reason it thinks I'm playing a game called The Longest Journey, which I've never heard of until I took a look at my channel and it said I'd been playing The Longest Journey instead of The Boogeyman or The Sandman or The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's like, how do you get the longest... I can kind of maybe see a little bit how you get the longest journey out of The Legend of Zelda because the first 4 letters are the same, but come on! Nothing else is the same at all. This I just don't get. I don't know what's going on. So if somebody watching this knows how to fix this, please put a comment down, send me a message, something. In the meantime, well, let me transition over. There you go, title screen. I'm going to go get my dinner. And I will be right back. And I'm going to turn out lights and we're going to play this thing. Little man.
Ma'am? What are you?
Attention.
Little man. Ma'am? Ma'am? Little man.
Okay, I'm back. I got my pot pie here. It's cheesy chicken and bacon. Mmm. So, fair warning. If I start to fall asleep again, I'm going to get up. I'm probably going to get some water, and then I'm going to get my ice cream out of the freezer because apparently ice cream helps me stay awake. I don't know. This is coffee, by the way. Hopefully the caffeine will kick in fairly soon, and that will help me stay awake as well. Alright, so are all 0 of my viewers ready? Then let's do this. Window's small for me. I mean, it's not small for you guys. You don't even notice. But there we go. Now it's nice and big for me, and I can still keep an eye on you mooks. Alright, let's see. I think we already watched the video. I'm not sure. Did we watch the video? Alright, let's play the video. I don't remember if we watched the video. I mean, like we did, just... yeah. Alright, so this is just, video cutscene. Get some time to meet. That smug asshole. Alright, let's see. I think I already solved that. Yeah, I already solved the one puzzle. Okay, now you gotta be careful going through this room, because if you step directly in front of one of these suits of armor, down comes the sword and down goes the detective. However, there is a puzzle in here that you need to solve if you want the good ending. In order to do that, first you gotta take a look at this. Then you gotta start moving statues. Just push those three together and they'll open up a hole in the floor. Got a bit key. Now, I'm not actually sure what a bit key is. So, like, maybe it's like, you know what? I just don't know. Boogie, Boogles, Bogey, Voodoo, Bogey. It's an old axe bolted to the wall. Wrench hammer, which is, you know, a wrench and a hammer. Yay! Okay, now we got an old axe, which I'm sure will come in handy. Time for a pop quiz. Do you know what Boogie is made of? B-O-G-I-N-E. Yeah, let's head into that first room that we just passed, because, you know. Okay, cutscene.
Lance.
Oh, yeah.
Detective!
That's his name. That's our detective. Hey! Get out and get out of here. This cat. She is persistent.
Hey, save me already, damn it! Untie these things!
If you want him off that bad, you should have asked me, Lance.
Hey, hurry up. Save me, please.
Hey there, detective. Whoa there, don't move a muscle. You have to give the bad guy a chance to say some lines.
Hurry, Keith, get me out of here!
What a noisy pest you are, Lance. Already forgotten your punishment for howling like that before?
Huh?
Bad dog. Don't move. I already said that, didn't I? If you ask me, detective, photographers are just the worst people in the whole world. They capture the world in their lens and tell the world that this is reality. But it isn't, is it? Reality has pain, it has suffering, and most importantly, it has fear. The public sees this world you're fighting against in a distorted form, thanks to these wretched photographers. So now I'm thinking this coward should be taught what real pain is like. Good idea, don't you think? Now, Lance, you seem like a coward who can only see reality through a lens. So I'll take a photo for you. And I'll put that photo in a frame, hang it up, place some flowers, and pray. On the anniversary of your death. Smile for the camera, Lance.
Alright, showtime. Alright, so that ain't coming loose. Well then.
I'll stop the bleeding.
What a crappy photo. This is why I hate taking pics of people. Damn it. Why'd this happen to me? Freaking out and howling. What a loser I am.
Your life was in danger. I'd be worried if you weren't frightened.
And what would you know, huh?
When I was new to my job, I got shot in the leg. I lost my cool and screamed, and my boss at the time punched me. Told me that if I freaked out, nobody would trust me. Why are you here, Lance?
Well, hell if I know. I nodded off on the sofa and then, woke up all tied up.
You didn't notice being transported here?
I said I was sleeping, didn't I?
I'll tell you what I know. That man's kidnapped everyone who was on the tour. I haven't found any of them yet, besides you, Brendan, Stevie, and the employees were all killed.
Huh? Killed?
I slept from 9 to about midnight. Around 12:05, the man decapitated Brendan. Stevie died around 12:20. He was tied to a chair, cut open from his neck down to his back. He was left there immobile until he died of blood loss. Judging from the amount of blood and how much it had dried, the wound was probably inflicted about 30 minutes before I found him.
He's seriously dead.
Well, he was still hanging by a thread by the time I arrived.
Wasn't there some way to save him?
I'm not a doctor. Even if I were, he'd lost too much blood.
So you just stood in front of dying Stevie, calculating his time of death?
Don't harp on every detail. Lance, can you stand? I'm going to look for the others. You come with me. I can't leave you alone.
And what if I can't stand, huh?
I'll carry you.
Give me a break. Hey, go look for the others if you want, but don't you think it'd be faster to nail that guy down first? Leaving him alone is downright dangerous.
This is a hostage situation. Who knows how many others are being slowly killed like Stevie? Catching him is pointless if we can't guarantee everyone's safety. He's already killed several people. I'm playing catch-up at this point. I can't suffer any more careless losses.
Losses? Huh, that what you call murders?
Wyatt, stop hounding me. That kind of thing gets the attention of civil liberty groups.
Huh?
Let's go.
So sit down with a bit of coffee and then let's go time. Alright. Okay. Now we don't have to do that again. Coward will look toward the protector with respect, yet in times of crisis they find relief in looking away and keeping a weapon nearby. The fool is indifferent to both the protector and the eye of evil. As such, they are not even aware of where they stand. The rebel scorns the protector and faces away from them, yet in times of crisis, they are the most faithful to the protector, hiding behind their back. Bit of spikes! Yeah. Just do what you want. Just do what you always do. Huh. Whoa. Yeah, okay. I forgot we gotta go back and get that metal plate. From the shelves that we knocked over. Okay, now we can deal with the thing in the wheelchair.
Lance, look down that hallway.
You mean that doll in the wheelchair? Whoa, it's got a gun.
I don't know how the thing works, but we'll be gunned down if we're not careful. So, you be the target for a second.
Say what? You want me dead, man?
Just stand on that end and block the bullets with this plate. Even a wounded man can manage that much. I'll take care of the doll.
Do you realize how stupid that sounds? We'll both die if we're not
It's
careful.
on the porch.
Did you find your bed?
It's right there.
Washing some clothes. It's not been too bad. What are the contents of the trunk?
In the living room.
They have them at the end of the room. I got two out of the room.
I'm pretty sure she is physically incapable of closing curtains. Because she never ever does. So. Right then.
You've got the physique to hide behind a shield. Get in there and don't get shot. Is that a no? Fine, I'll do this myself. Stand back and watch, you chicken.
Hey,
Don't scream in my ear.
Alright, I'll be your stupid target. You better be able to handle that doll. And you never call me chicken again. You got that, you damn detective?
Sure, I appreciate it. Always grateful to have a good citizen's aid. Go.
You loose cannon. What are you planning to do if I got shot?
Let's move.
Let's go ahead and save again, so we don't have to deal with that. Give me your tender kiss. Yeah, I don't even want to know right now. Good grief. We're gonna have to find out eventually, though. Employee lodging. Okay, we're right back here.
Belgian Shepherd, huh? That brings me back.
Isn't it a wolf?
Similar, but nah. Lived on a farm in Montana when I was a kid. There were tons of these guys. They're sheepdogs.
I guess it's supposed to be directly behind the other thing. Alright. Yes. It's not the right order. I'm just gonna have to go back and have a look at that picture again. Dang it. I can't go through here. I have to go the other way. The long way. Well, I guess maybe it's not that long. Coward, fool, rebel. They're hiding behind their back. Huh. Okay. I think I got it now. The rebel, as it were, needs to be hiding directly behind the Belgian Shepherd. At least I hope. I mean, the coward looks to the protector with respect, but it's supposed to stick close to a weapon, so there's that. There we go.
Cover your ears, Lance.
God, you should have told me you're gonna fire that thing. It's like you're trying to freak me out.
Do I have to give you notice for everything to keep you from wetting yourself? That seems futile.
Forget it. Are you sure this was the best place for that? There was only one bullet. Should have kept it for later.
Couldn't trust someone else to carry a loaded gun around. Just be glad it didn't discharge and blow off a hand.
I guess. Alright. Now we have to go all the way back this way to that door with the engraving. And Lance taking his sweet time. I mean, I know he's injured, but still. Gotcha. Come on, dummy. Fight with monsters. Alright, here we go.
Ah!
Hey, Detective Lance. You're pretty late. Had trouble leading the wounded man along, is it? Listen, Lance, don't get in the detective's way. This game is between me and him, you know. If you interfere too much, I'll punish you again.
Get away from there.
Oh, how keen, Detective. Just as you surmised, there's someone you need to protect here.
Oh boy.
Oh, yes, Detective. There's something I've been meaning to ask. Say there were two helpless people in peril. Say you had to save one and just leave the other behind. Who would you save in that case? What if you had to choose between a girl with a bright future or an adult doing good work for society?
You bastard!
Justice is heartless, you see. It's unfair. It's all choosy. But I'm impartial. I can send these two to hell together. So, Detective, which will you save? And don't tell me both. As soon as you raise one, the other will fall. And you know what'll happen down that hole, don't you? Truth is, though, I know who you really want to save. Oh, how I pity you, Detective. Bye-bye now.
Hey, you guys okay? Please,
Save Sophie, I'm begging you.
No, Papa, don't! Mr. Keith, save Papa! Please!
Sophie, it'll be okay. Stay calm. We'll be fine. Don't cry. It'll be okay. They come to help us, Sophie. It's okay now. Well, everything will be just fine. Just fine.
I have to save them both.
Sophie, it'll be okay. Stay calm. We'll be fine.
I'm gonna need Lance to come with me.
Sophie, it'll be okay. Stay calm. We'll be fine.
If I remember correctly, we should be able to... Yeah, here we go.
Whoa! You gonna lift Richard and drop Sophie? You really sure? If the spikes break the table...
She won't be hurt.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to move the bed, I don't think, so... This is our best bet. Oh wait, it's the other way. The way. Alrighty.
Lance, pull the lever when I say pull. Sophie, I'm going to lift Richard and drop you.
No, Keith, drop me, please. Don't put my dear daughter in danger.
Quiet. Sophie, don't look down, okay? We'll be fine if you don't look down. You with me? No funny stuff. Don't cry, Sophie. I won't let you die. I won't even let you get hurt. I promise. So believe me, and just don't move. Can you promise me that?
Okay.
That's a good girl. Lance, are you ready?
Yeah!
Pull.
And there you go.
Mr. Keith! Are you okay, Mr. Keith?
How about you?
I'm fine. I don't have a scratch on me. But you, Mr. Keith?
Glad to hear it. Sorry, little lady, but could you move it? Feels like I'm gonna be crushed to death.
Huh?
Papa!
Sophie! Oh, Sophie, I'm so glad you're safe.
Papa, it was so scary.
Hey, you okay? I had no idea you were gonna...
Lance, how's my head look?
Huh?
Those spikes really grazed it. Wondered if they sheared my hair. Did I go bald?
Don't worry, it's still plenty fluffy.
And there's Fluffy again.
Keith, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for saving my daughter.
Let's take this elsewhere. Come with me.
That. Hey, you guys see this right here? This right here? The sprite of Mr. Grunler all tied up is still there. Oh well. Can't have everything perfect.
Lance, how are those wounds? Are you still hurting?
Damn right I am. Guess it's a little better now.
No weird traps in this room. No windows either. Just that one door, in or out. Shouldn't have to worry about that guy ambushing you. I'll go look for the others, so you stay here. Don't leave this room under any circumstances.
Keith, will you be alright?
Better than I'd be dragging around a wounded man and a family.
Jeez.
Hey!
What? Didn't I just tell you to stay in there?
What you said before, whatever it was, about civil liberties groups.
Did I say anything like that?
Don't play dumb. You. What do you know? You trying to threaten me?
What's this
I
about?
felt bad for the girl, no doubt, but you went about it all wrong. Sorry, but I just can't approve of that.
What?
It's your policy not to photograph people. It's not quite accurate, is it? It's not that you won't. You can't. Since you don't listen to what you're told. You don't love scenery. You just hate people.
Why do you know that? I didn't say anything about that. You researched? You got your eye on me? Are you just some cop? You're not state. How the hell? And that other guy talked like he knew too. What the hell is this? What do you guys know?
Done talking. Use that if he comes for you. His big head should be an easy target. Don't worry, it'll be justified self-defense. No tabloid stardom for you. If anyone, it'd be me. I suggest you come up with a quip for the press. The detective ordered me to, say. Or are you more accustomed to being the press?
Yeah.
Well, LK,
Well.
back in the room. You should follow their example instead of picking a fight with me.
Fight with monsters. Alright. Can I jump over the hole? Yes, I can. Okay, well, this door is kind of... yeah. Painting of a woman holding a severed head. There's a placard underneath. Yeah. Ah, Jokanan, I kissed your lips. They had such a bitter taste. Was it the taste of blood? No. It must be the taste of love. As everyone says, love is bitter. Yeah, okay, it's the stairs in this game that suck. Yeah, that's probably electrified judging by the sound, so... Okay... Lock the door... Two buttons on the wall... Don't do anything just yet... Oh boy... Yeah, I don't really know what to do here. Oh, hey, thank you, man. Good to see somebody here. Let's see. Right. Alright. So, I guess we don't really, Alright, so according to that, we can pick either weapon. Doesn't matter. Let's get the hammer. Alrighty, yeah. Okay. Oh, we had a look at the painting. Jump over the hole. Fight with monsters. Still not sure what that means. Go down through here. Gonna head this way. And we're gonna head down these stairs and have a look at that statue again. Oof, okay. And this is where we use the sledgehammer. And the sledgehammer is broken apparently, so. Alright. Back this way. Eh. Heart keyring thing. Okay, that turned off the floor. Hmm. Okay, so apparently over here in this room, this is a hint on how you can get a hold of, well, the saw and the sledgehammer instead of just one or the other. Let's have another look at that again. Okay, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1. Alright. Now let's head, actually this way. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the room where Sophie and Mr. Grundler were being held. And that panel at the back, we're going to go mess with that. It's 1, 3, 4, 2, 1. Right. Okay. 1, 3, 4, 2, 1. Yep. You don't have to get them both, but I'm going to. Yeah, we can go. Let's go ahead and get the saw now. Yeah, we got a saw. I know. Okay, yeah, that's locked. Oh yeah, and we got that rope from the other room and it said go below, I think. So, give me just a moment. Okay, I guess we'll just keep going then. Unless... go under, okay. I think we'll be alright for right now. Booga, 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 booga. Hello!
David, get up.
Keith? Where is this? Shirley? Keith, Shirley, where's Shirley?
Settle down and answer me first. What are you doing here? What happened?
I think... Shirley? She's sure taking her time. Shirley? Shirley! What happened? Hang in there! I don't remember anything after that.
Alright.
Brendan and Stevie are both... You're kidding, right?
I don't make jokes in such poor taste. Lance and the Grundlers are hiding out in the safe room. I thought you'd have been kidnapped too, but I guess not.
So Shirley was gone because...
He must have taken her. Trying to bait you, I'll bet. Wonder what he's plotting.
We have to hurry.
I'll take you to the others. Stay put with them.
No way. I have to go find her. She's my wife. I have to.
Listen to me. You'll only get in the way.
I'm going, no matter what.
Alrighty, let's do this. Whoa!
How could you dodge that?
Why couldn't you?
You could have told me duck or something.
Your fault for coming along. This is exactly why I told you to stay put.
Oh yeah, David stands on it. and he doesn't get an egg to the face, but I stand on it, and suddenly there's eggs everywhere. Yeah. Jeez. Okay, that's boarded up. Alright. Dead end.
Oh no. Looks like I've been cornered by Mr. Detective. Back to the wall. Nowhere to run. It's like the end of a chase scene. Straight from a movie. Now let's see. You'd be Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. So I'm John Doe?
Where'd you take Shirley?
Hey, are you the guy that kidnapped Shirley? Where is she?
Ah, so nice to see you, David. Can't help worrying about your wife, I see. Worry not, you'll meet her very soon. Sooner than you think. So then, here I have a box. Surprise, a gift from me to you. I'd like David to open it, if possible. I'm sure he'll be stunned. Well, anyway, you two, take your time and enjoy the present.
Yeah.
Wait! Don't. If you open that, don't open it. Please! Stop!
Yep, well, there's the head of that dog. Don't worry, it's not your bitch. Shit. This guy's just an
Thought
ass.
so.
Damn it! Who does that asshole think he is?
Calm down. Don't let him rile you up.
Come to think of it, Keith, Helena's okay, isn't she?
Haven't found her yet.
What? But, I was sure that... I mean, you seemed so...
Seem to what?
We have to find them. Quick! Shirley and Helena both.
Well, he's gone. Somehow. I got key. Alright. Bonus. We've unlocked the chapel.
Shirley!
Hold it.
Hey there, it's the dynamic duo again.
You!
Stay back. He's armed.
Ooh, I'm shaking. David? Oh, are you mad, I wonder? Sorry to tease you back there, but I know how it feels when you don't know if a loved one is safe. It's truly distressing. Now, don't look behind you. But David, oh David, you're demanding something you can never have. You know everyone will always leave you, so why do you struggle so?
What are you saying? Get away from Shirley, now!
Very well, I I will open your eyes. Men are always led astray by women. This is what the evil ones deserve.
Get back.
Shirley!
Hey. David, can you untie the ropes?
Oh, good. They're too tight.
Hmm.
David, you...
Shirley! Hey, wake up! Shirley!
Well done, David. I knew you'd leap right in there. How you holding up? Good? But boy, I just don't get you. And you ought to just dump her, the same way her parents dumped her. She never needed you for anything anyway.
Huh?
Once a loner, always a loner, David. Two loners getting together to feel secure. Pretty hollow, don't you think? Here I thought you'd know the sorrow of needing someone to lean on and the bother of being needed. But you and her, it just doesn't work. You're abandoning her. What do they say again? That's right. Like father, like son.
Shut up!
Oh well, if you won't take my advice, then let death do you part. I'll make it a dramatic one for you. Might as well. I'll be taking my leave then. Wouldn't want to disturb you two having a hot moment.
Let's see. Now, we didn't need the saw. We could just kick the door down, but this just makes it so much easier. Dang it. What am I supposed to do? Okay, what's next? Hey, get back here.
David, can you make it to the ladder?
No way. The flames are too much.
Stay there. I'll take you.
Alright. There we go. Break it back. Phone ringing again, but he still won't answer it. Why not?
Are you hurt?
I'm fine, thanks. But Shirley isn't waking up.
Only fainted. Let's carry her to the safe room.
Shirley!
David, where am I? Your arm, it's burnt. Are you okay? What happened?
I'm glad you're okay.
What's wrong? What?
Yep.
I see. All that while I was out like a dunce, huh?
Yep.
But what matters is that you are safe, Shirley.
Same to all of you. So the only one who hasn't been found is...
Helena.
I'll go find her. Don't leave the room.
Wait, Keith.
I'll go
Oh?
with you.
It's
Oh.
not safe for anyone to act alone at any rate. What if something happened out there?
I'm telling you, don't.
But
Don't you ever forget your duty. What is that woman to you? You're gonna leave her to come with me? Get a grip. You have to protect her.
Shirley?
I understand. I just have to beat the crap out of that bag-wearing weirdo if he comes by, right? Simple enough. Be careful out there, David.
You do that, Shirley. Let's go.
Yep.
Hey!
Keith. Find Helena quickly. Please.
Shirley's the kind of woman who can take care of herself. And David knows
Are
it.
you stupid? What are you even thinking?
I'm not stupid, but I am thinking. Yeah, I'm uneasy when I don't know if Shirley's okay, but I know she'll be fine there with the others.
You've got a tough wife.
Yeah, I usually lose when we get in fights, too. So, what about Helena?
I don't know.
Right. Alright, we're gonna head back to the chapel. And, okay. Let's do that. Big ornate doors. Push across. Climb up. Go through the window.
Don't tell me. You're going to walk along those?
Yep.
There's no other path. Don't like it? Leave.
And whatever you do, don't press the down button. I don't think the up button's going to do any good. Like, I don't think it's going to actually do anything. Left and right will work, but don't ever press down. Okay. It's a music box. Let's dance to the piano. That's a nifty little tune. And the key's falling out. Let's just go ahead and take that. Old book on the desk. It's a diary with girly handwriting. Obtained a child's diary. Okay. Actually, let's have a look at it. Father gave me some wonderful presents today. a clown doll, a music box, and a grand piano. He said the three are all part of a set. The doll laughs if you turn its key. Today, one of the servants was singing a song in their savage language. I decided that rather than tell Father, I would ask what it meant. It goes as such. The sun shines on the mountains, and wind blows between the trees. The wind rustles the flowers and glitters from the moonlight. It may be uncivilized, but I must say I'm exceptionally fond of it. Uncivilized. People only tell you that so that they can keep you apart. I was bored today, so I asked one of the servants four of their names. They are profoundly bizarre. I can never hope to remember such names. Apparently, his name had the meaning of flower. But he wouldn't tell me what the others meant. How impertinent he was with me. I took offense and decided to tell Father. He was rightly enraged. How dare he teach such vile words to my darling daughter, he said. This morning, as I stepped outside, a strong wind blew, and along came the head of that servant from the other day. Without thinking, I said to myself, how dirty, and kicked it away. When I told Father of it, he had the head burned at once. He supposed it may be good fertilizer for the fields. But a head that speaks such an uncivilized language? I would think not. My God. That's horrifying. It's a small piano. Yeah. That freaking laugh. "16th evening, Punchinello. I know a Punchinello," the moon said. "The audience rejoices whenever he appears. Every movement he makes is so comical that it brings roars of laughter in the house. The theater was his ideal world. If he had been tall and handsome, he might have become a great tragedian. He may have become a great tragedian on any stage. His soul was filled with all that was heroic and great. Still, it was his fate to be a Punchinello. His very sadness, his melancholy, heightened the dry wit of his sharply drawn face, and aroused the laughter of a vast audience, which lustily applauded its favorite." The last page is torn out, apparently. A Punchinello, I believe, is an old word for a clown. Alrighty. Yikes. Jeez.
You okay?
Sorry. I just felt kinda...
I don't expect you to be unfazed by a sight like that. Sorry, I couldn't tell till I got close. You know, that corpse was strange.
Strange? How so?
The other servants were found dead in what looked like living spaces, but this one's way out here. Not to mention I found this on the floor.
Ammunition? So they were shot?
All the others were caught unaware and stabbed. This one was tied to a chair and shot in the head. Seems it was a struggle to the bitter end. Is this just for show too? I think we get the idea by now.
I'm not too sure either. But yeah, it's odd that he'd use a gun. I wonder why that is.
Damn it. I should be able to figure this out. God, this feels awful. I feel like I'm missing something. Something I should realize with some thought, but I'm just not noticing. My brain just hasn't been working lately.
Why is that?
I guess because I'm not enough of a man to solve two problems at once.
Oh dear, I think I missed a flag. Alright, hang on a tick. Okay. I'm actually gonna go and reload that save file because, you know, I missed a flag. Dang it. Should have saved before I went in there.
Are you hurt?
Alright, let's go
Only
ahead
Finn.
and, we're gonna skip this scene, just head right... Yeah, okay, we're gonna head right on back. Alright, that's the control panel room. Push this cross back, climb up, and then go through the window.
Don't tell me. You're going to walk along those?
There's no other path. Don't like it? Leave.
Like I said, whatever you do, don't press down. Do not press that button. Otherwise, you dead. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Gotta play a music box, and then when it's done, the key's gonna fall out when I grab it. Alright. Grab the key. Yep, I would go through this once. Okay, no, I think we actually have to do this thing here first. Jeez. Okay, put the key in. Put it up. And press the switch.
David, lend me your lighter. Stay here. Stand by the painting and keep a lookout. Call for me if you see anything strange.
Got it.
Right. Oh boy. Punchinello thing again. After the performance last night, the poor little man strolled out of the town to the lonely churchyard. The wreath of flowers on Columbine's grave had already faded. There he sat, and what a study for a painter! With his chin on his hand and his eyes turned toward me, he looked like a grotesque monument, a Punchinello on the grave, strange and comical. If the public had seen their favorite, how they would have applauded and cried, "Bravo, Punchinello! Bravo! Bravissimo!"
Hey, detective. Up to your silly profiling, it seems. Say, why don't I try doing the same? You're always carrying a little box with you. A precious little black box. A treasure trove of all you hold dear. Don't you notice the smell from that box? It's, you know what it is, don't you? Do you think you're better than me? Do you want to kill me or befriend me? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Who do I pray to straighten out this crooked tongue?
Piero Lunaire. Piero, my laughter have I unlearnt, the image of radiance dispersed, dispersed. Black waves the banner upon the mast. Piero, my laughter have I unlearnt. Oh, now return to me, soul's veterinarian, snowman of lyric, your lunar highness. Piero, my laughter. Old toys on the table. Large clown doll. Old toys on the shelves. Corpse tied to a chair. Looks like he was shot in the temple. Alright, we don't have to go
You
back
okay?
in there now.
Sorry. I just felt kinda...
I don't expect you to be unfazed by a sight like that. Sorry, I couldn't tell till I got close. You know, that corpse was strange.
Strange? How so?
The other servants were found dead in what looked like living spaces, but this one's way out here. Not to mention I found this on the floor.
Ammunition? So they were shot?
All the others were caught unaware and stabbed. This one was tied to a chair and shot in the head. Seems it was a struggle to the bitter end. Is this just for show too? I think we get the idea by now.
I'm not too sure either. But yeah, it's odd that he'd use a gun. I wonder why that is.
Damn it, I should be able to figure this out. God, this feels awful. I feel like I'm missing something. Something I should realize with some thought, but I'm just not noticing. My brain just hasn't been working lately.
Why is that?
Possible divorce.
I guess because I'm not enough of a man to solve two problems at once.
Do you think you could climb over this?
Who do you think I am? There's no way.
Hmm. Unless they are on the battleground, the foolish soldiers shall not move an inch, and lined up in their camps gladly stay put. Even the gatekeepers will sleep on the job. Dang it. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Wooden nameplate, it says Nivdoy Gai. inside. One stool, dirty plate, filthy bed, candle stand. Kanovskv.
Sophie? Sophie, where are you? Sophie, come on
Richard?
out. Sophie, where are you? Sophie! Sophie, stop playing around. Sophie! Sophie? Sophie, where are you? Sophie, come on out. Sophie, where are you? Sophie! Sophie, stop playing around. Sophie! Sophie? Sophie, where are you? Sophie, come on out. Sophie, where are you? Sophie! Sophie, stop playing around.
Richard!
Keith! David! Do you know where Sophie is?
She's gone?
I just looked away for a second and she wasn't there. I can't find her anywhere. He might have kidnapped her.
Calm down. Start from the top.
Telling such a thoughtful papa just to calm down won't do any good, you know.
Where?
You! Did you take my daughter? Where's Sophie?
Ah, Richard. So scared your daughter will leave this world as soon as you're not looking. Just like your wife was robbed from you by a robber's gun.
Don't listen to him, Richard.
Your wife was such a cheerful and lively lady, Richard. But the truth is, she was an unbelievable idiot, leaving herself in the care of a useless man like you. But it must have been a happy death. Just one bang, and she was gone. And what a beloved daughter she left behind. You fawn over her so. A real memento of your dear wife, yes. But humans do tend to die so easily, as I'm sure you're well aware.
Stop it!
Calm down, Richard. Don't listen to a word he says.
Oh, poor Richard. Alas, the Grundlers are down to just one Grundler. But don't you cry. You'll be the Grundlers again soon. In hell.
Don't you dare insult my family! What did you do with Sophie? Give her back this instant. If you even lay a finger on her, You monster!
Richard, settle down.
Well, I guess I'd better go. Cute little Sophie is waiting for me.
Let's head back to Lance and Shirley.
I'm so sorry. I never even noticed she was gone.
And where was she?
The bathroom. Thought she had to take a piss, but she never came back out. So we busted down the door and she'd fled the coop.
That little brat. Shirley, you think you can get in the vent above the bathtub?
Way too tight. My shoulders won't even fit. She's small enough that she could have, though.
You mean Sophie snuck out on her own?
You couldn't sneak in through the windows. It's a sheer cliff outside. And I checked the rooms for any weird tricks when we first came in. The rim of the bathtub has marks made by heels, and some dust fell from the vent above. So she must have climbed up on the tub to get in there. That scrawny, delicate girl could easily crawl through.
Richard, wait! You can't go alone!
Please let me go. That fiend has Sophie in his grasp. We need to find...
Not yet, he doesn't. He's the kind of guy who puts out corpses for show. If he'd caught Sophie, he'd gladly flaunt it, I'm sure. He must have overheard Richard looking for Sophie and decided to meddle. We'll find her before he does. Come on, David.
And me too.
You stay here. You're out of sorts right now. If you tried anything sudden, I couldn't guarantee your safety.
Wait! Please. You must find her for me. She's my one and only daughter. After my wife passed away, I couldn't look her in the eye for quite some time. But still, she's grown to be a wonderful girl. She's my pride and joy. If anything happened to her, I'd...
Sorry. We'll find her. Just wait for us.
I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna be right back because I'm starting to fall asleep. I can already see Tempest eyeing my chair. Tempest. You're not going to be in that chair. Yep. That's what I thought. The cat has learned. I show up and she immediately vacated the chair. Now let's hope she doesn't forget the lesson, eh? Green tea ice cream. All right. Just go this way. Wonder where that came from. The tongue in which these slaves speak is so savage. I can't remember even a word. I had the servants translate and type some words for me. It should do well to sell this dictionary to my countrymen. Since it can become so boring around here, I suppose I may as well try to learn. For if they should be saying anything impertinent out in the fields, I will set them aflame on the spot. It's one way to pass the time, I suppose. Ovdoigaehi. Ueiv. Suvno Yehinvdo. Patsiruski. Flower. Okay. Cultivate. Okay, yeah, do keep in mind that, well, Uri is Japanese, so B's and V's are kind of the same thing, really. Let's see. Comparing the paper with the diary entry, you got the gist of what it says. My companion, I am to enter the dungeon. It is that tyrant's daughter's mouth to blame. I know that my head will be taken off, displayed outside as a warning. I am sorry that I was unable to hand it off to you. Please, be careful. So, flower. Have to translate the other one, I think. Just what it says. Fellow prisoners, we will bear this no more. It is time we stand up against this tyrant. We will fight for our companions laboring on the outside. I have obtained a key that will let us get outside. We will wait until night, enter the garden, and join with our fellows in the fields. Sorry. We will watch vigilantly and take the castle for ourselves. The four of us will pass the key from one to another each day, in the same order as the song our people know. Order of the song. The sun shines on the mountains and the wind blows between the trees. The wind rustles the flowers and glitters from the moonlight. Sun, trees. If I remember correctly, it was actually flower. Yeah. Flower was the one who got his head lopped off. Okay, so now we have a key that gets outside. Awesome, awesome. missed another flag. Fuck. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. It's midnight. It's midnight, and I'm gonna call it a night. I already screwed this up anyway, so no happy ending. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix it. So, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. We'll go right back to playing Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and yeah. In the meantime, hope you guys have fun. I'll see you later. Bye bye. And I'm still streaming, aren't I?